Good morning, first graders. Today in phonics, we're going to be talking about adding suffixes to words. Suffixes are a letter or a group of letters that come at the end of the word. So we have already learned that adding s or es to nouns makes them plural. Adding s or es to verbs make them present. Here are some examples. So, we have a two-syllable word here that's a compound word. Dish pan. Dish pan. When we add an S, we have dispans. Dish pans. More than one dishpan. Here we have another two-syllable word. We're going to split it at the consonants, the P and the T. Rep. And then the second syllable is tile, because we have that magic E. Reptile. When we add an S, we get reptiles. More than one reptile. Now remember, you add ES to words that have S at the end, X, Z, or CH and SH. So the only time you add ES to words is when you see S, X, Z, or the digraphs CH or SH. Now if you notice in reptiles, it looks like there's an ES, but it's because that E was at the end of the word. So we have finish. Two syllables, in and ish, finish. And when we add ES to finish, we get finishes. So here are some more examples of two-syllable words adding S. That is sunset. Sunset, a compound two-syllable word. When we had S to the end of that word, it's sunsets. And we've already done this one. Reptiles. Two syllables. I'll, and then we add an S. So there's reptile with an S. And then we have boxes. Box. Box. And then what do we add to make it plural? We add that ES. Now we're going to learn two more suffixes today. We're going to learn ing and ed. The first one we're going to talk about is ing. When you add ing to words, it shows that that word is happening in the present as well. So, for example, we have a two-syllable word. Let's sound it out. We're going to split it at the N and the V, the two consonants. So we have in, and then we have vent, invent. When we had ing, and remember, ing, we've already talked about ing as a glued sound. What sound does it make? It makes ing. So when we had ing to invent, we have inventing. Here's another one. Here's one that we added S to. Finishes. In and then ish. When we add ing to finish, you get finishing. And then we have a two-syllable word. Let's split it at the consonants. Pub, and then lish, publish. And when we add ing, you get publishing. Ing adds another syllable. So we're going to talk about two rules for adding ing. So here is a person who is taking a picture. Taking a picture. So how do we spell take? T-A-K with the magic E. So when you add ing to words that have the magic E, you take off the E and add ing. So let's look at that again. When you have a word with a magic E, you take off the E and add ing. Take-ing. Now, here's a picture of a kid who is cutting. When you have a short vowel, one syllable word, you double the ending consonant and add ing. So you add the T and you add the ing. That lets you know when you see a double consonant, TT, SS, a double consonant lets you know that that vowel is short. K, t, ing. Now let's talk about adding ed to words. When you add ed to words, it means it happened in the past. It happened in the past. It's not happening right now, but in the past. So if we added ed to a word we've already sounded out, invent, you get invented. Invented. The computer was invented many years ago. Invented. What's that word? Let's sound it out. Jump. Well, when we add ed, you get jumped. Last week, we jumped into blended learning. And then, what's that word? Pull. Pull. And when you add ed, you get pulled. Now, we're going to talk about magic E again, because magic E already has an E at the end of the word. So if something with a magic E, if a word with a magic E happened in the past, you just add the D. So here we have dislike. 2 syllables, is, and then like, silent E. To make this past tense, or add the ed, you just add the D. Disliked. All right, guys, now it's your turn. There's 2 options for you to practice adding ed and ing to your words. There's a writing game that you'll draw cards, you'll add ed or ing, and then write a sentence with it. Or there is just practicing reading and writing words by adding ed and ing. Happy learning, guys.